One week passed like that. Instead of fading away, the rumors exploded even more, and the entire country became obsessed with Kangwan and John Jungkook just because they had been seen entering the same cafe on the same day. That was enough for the internet to lose its mind. Fan edits flooded social media every hour. Slow motion videos, fake wedding edits, romantic reels with sad music. Millions of comments calling them the hottest couple in Korea. Some people were genuinely convinced they were secretly dating. Others treated them like characters from a Mafia romance drama. At first, neither Jungkook nor Ryan reacted. Ryan stayed busy with the luxury shoots, interviews, magazine covers, and endless schedules. Jungkook simply ignored the entire thing. If fans wanted to stay delusional, let them be happy. But later, the rumors crossed a dangerous line because it wasn't just fans believing them anymore. The underworld had started believing it too, and that changed everything. Inside the dark penthouse office overlooking Seoul, Jungkook stood silently near the glass window while one of his men spoke nervously behind him. Both rival groups are discussing Kang Wayan. Jungkook's expression darkened slightly. How? They believe she's important to you. They're planning to use her against you. Jungkook slowly turned his head. His eyes instantly became caught up. What exactly are they planning? The man hesitated nervously before answering. Some are talking about kidnapping, others he swallowed carefully. Want her dead. Silence filled the room immediately. The air itself suddenly felt heavier because everyone there knew one thing: Jun Jungkook never reacted emotionally. But right now, the whiskey glass in his hand cracked slightly from the pressure of his grip. One of the guards looked down immediately. Nobody dared speak. Jungkook jaw tightened while he started towards Seoul's skyline. All because of one stupid rumor, one careless note, one game played out of ego, and now Kangwan had unknowingly entered the world she didn't belong in, a dangerous one. Jungkook exhaled slowly before grabbing his coat to prepare the car. Later that evening, bright camera flashes exploded outside the luxury studio while Kang Wan had just finished filming a jewelry campaign. Staff members rushed around carrying expensive equipment while makeup artists followed her with umbrellas. Wan looked exhausted. Her blonde hair fell beautifully around her shoulders while her glittering silver dress hugged her figure perfectly beneath a long coat. I swear, celebrities suffer more than soldiers. Her manager Yahoo looked unimpressed. You cried for 20 minutes because your nail broke yesterday. That nail had emotional value. Yang rolled her eyes while following behind her. Your card is ready. Good ones entirely. Tonight I'm eating ramen and disappearing from humanity. You have morning interview tomorrow. Then humanity can disappear from me. Yang almost smiled, almost, but suddenly a strong arm wrapped around Wine's waist from behind. Before she could react, someone pulled her sharply into the darker side of the parking area. Wine gasped loudly. Fear shots were instantly. What the? She looked up and froze. John Jungkook. Black shirt, dark eyes, cold expression. One hand tightly held her wrist while the other stayed firmly around her waist. Wine's breathing immediately became uneven because this man, this terrifyingly calm mafia man, was still practically a stranger to her. Yes, I know who he is, she thought frantically. The whole country knows him, but personally, she knew absolutely nothing about him except the horrifying stories online. Her eyes dropped toward his hand, gripping her waist, and slowly lifted back towards the face. Excuse me, she said sharply, immediately trying to free herself. Leave my hand. Jungkook didn't let go. Come with me. What? Come with me. Are you insane? She snapped. Leave me alone. She tried pulling herself free again. His grip tightened slightly, not enough to hurt, but enough to stop her. Don't make me take you out of your dragging. Van stared at him like he had completely lost his mind. What rubbish are you saying? Leave me. Her voice echoed loudly through the parking area, but strangely nobody came. No paparazzi, no security, no staff members, nothing. Jungkook pulled her slightly closer before speaking again, called her this time. Don't make me force you. Ryan's heart started racing, not because she was weak. Actually, Kangwan was known for being fearless and difficult, but she was also used to protection. Her bodyguards never left her alone, never. So where were they? She quickly turned her head around. Guard, she shouted loudly, where are my guards? Nothing, only silence answered her, and suddenly, for the first time, fear truly hit her because the parking lot looked completely empty now. Almost like someone had cleared the entire place. Her breath became shaking. Tears slowly filled her eyes. Please, she whispered weakly while looking up at him. Leave me. And strangely, Jungkook hated seeing that fear in her eyes. Usually, fear never bothered him. People feared him constantly, but this felt wrong. I am here to protect you, he said quietly, trying harder to soften his voice. Please come with me. But by now, one was panicking completely. Tears rolled down her cheeks while she tried pulling herself away harder. No, let go of me. You are kidnapping me. I'm saving your life is loud. Ryan looked ready to cry and punch him at the same time. I hate you. That's unfortunate. Don't Jungkook please come with me willingly. No, a dangerous silence followed. Then Jungkook sighed softly. I'm sorry, he muttered. You're making this difficult. Before Ryan could react, he suddenly lifted her over his shoulder effortlessly. Ryan screamed immediately. Jungkook. She hit his back repeatedly while struggling. Put me down. You're attracting attention. You literally kidnapped me in public. You're still alive. That's not comforting. Because honestly, what else was she supposed to think? A feared mafia boss had just grabbed her and thrown her over his shoulder. Tears streamed down her face harder. Please, she cried desperately. I'll sleep with you, just don't kill me. Jungkook nearly stopped walking. His expression darkened instantly. Did she seriously think that law of him? He rolled his eyes in frustration while continuing toward the seaway. Shut up. The back door opened immediately. Jungkook placed her inside roughly before climbing in after her. The second she cried, escaping again. Wine pressed herself lightly against the opposite door while crying softly. Please, shut up. Jungkook snapped suddenly, pointing one finger toward her, not another word. The sharpness in his voice silenced her instantly. Jungkook leaned back against the seat angrily. For some reason, hearing her think he would force himself on her irritated himself more than it should have. Did his image really look that disgusting to her? Several minutes passed in silence except for her shaky breathing. Then finally, please leave me at my apartment after you are done with me, Van whispered weakly. I won't tell anyone, just don't kill me. Jungkook closed his eyes briefly, then finally looked at her properly. You have become a target because of your friendship us together. Van slowly looked up through teary eyes. I'm not going to touch you, he continued calmly. I am not interested. We have no relationship. I just don't want my enemies hurting you because of me. Van stayed silent. Jungkook leaned his head back before speaking bolder now. But if you still don't understand the situation, then fine, leave. His eyes locked onto hers, but remember one thing, Van slowed nervously. They'll do exactly the same things running through your head right now. Her face instantly lost color. The choice is yours, Jungkook said quietly. Stay with me until I fix this and stay safe, or leave. I honestly don't give a shit. Silence filled the SUV. Rain started falling softly outside. Jungkook waited for her answer, but Ryan wasn't in any condition to trust him or anyone. So instead, she slowly turned her face toward the window and stayed quiet. Jungkook watched her instantly for a moment before signing softly. At least she wasn't panicking like before anymore. Truthfully, he didn't hate Kangwan. He only hated that one sentence that she threw at the interview. He doesn't match my standards. That stupid comment had bruised his ego enough to make him play games with the rumors. At first, he only wanted to annoy her, make her lose composure, make her chase him for answers, but now things had gone too far. And after learning that rival mafia groups were targeting her because of him, Jungkook realized something important. Keeping Kangwan alive had become his responsibility now.